Got another one on the way. Got another one on the way. Guess should be coming up here shortly, but and introduce myself. Name is Nino, and I'm doing these weekly. Well, not weekly, but probably daily, maybe weekly. I'm still deciding. I'm still deciding on the schedule. Should I do them weekly? I'm probably gonna do them weekly because I don't want to be like running myself ragged with these interviews. And sometimes people be playing on the interview, so I don't know. But I might do them weekly because that'd be more lenient and such. But other than that, I'm probably gonna do them weekly. I want to be lenient. I want to be lenient. Then I got work and you know, like being lenient. That's the main goal of doing of being on of doing these. So I can just be. All right, here we go. All right, let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let us rock. Let us rock.
Oh shit!
Let us rock. All right. Since you are a guest on the show, go and tell the people who you are and where you're from.
I'm Grim from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Make
From
music.
Mexico. You from Mexico?
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
And what got you into music? What got you into doing the music and whatnot, going into the music gig?
I just always wanted to make music. Just like I don't know, ever since I was like 15.
That's that. That's like like how you first made your first song.
I was like 15. I was like 15 when I made my first song.
15. Like so, you just went in. Somebody influenced you going, or you just went in there by yourself.
Nah, it was just me and my friend. It was me and my friend. We were like in this closet, just like on our phones. Then he got like something on his computer. I forget, or it was like Soundtrap. He got Soundtrap on his computer, and so we were like just kind of fucking around on his computer a little bit. But it wasn't really ever that good. Like nothing that I was making whenever I was like first started making music, it was ever that good. Like it was like shit that you'd laugh at, you know, like it
So you
wasn't anything good.
so it was just like a little fuck out set. then it turned
Yeah,
serious.
pretty much, bro. Pretty much, like just because it was like we didn't know what we were doing or anything. Like the beats were fucking trash. The vocals, the mixing, just like everything. Like it wasn't good, bro. Like we were young, and then what? I don't know. That was like whenever I first started. Yeah.
Well, everybody first start ain't supposed to be good, but as you progress and get into it more, you start like getting the hang of it. Then you go out there, go into the yo, and do your thing. As long as you don't mess up the first, like you gonna mess up the first go round. But again, as you progress, it takes time for progress. So with time comes progress, and with progress comes results. So everybody gonna fuck up their first go around going to the yo because they don't know what they doing. So it ain't a bad thing to do that, but you gotta take baby steps into the to like rapping and whatnot. It all starts with you
Oh, for
just
sure.
messing around, and all of a sudden it turn for real. So who I want to feature on it, who I want to produce my song, give me a good ass beat that I can rap on, and just go on about it and push it out on all of my platforms or whatnot.
Yeah, actually, I have a producer. We met in rehab. He's his name's Schmack, or I mean, yeah, this is producer named Schmack, but he's actually a pretty crazy producer. He's in Blood Rain Boys and I don't know some other stuff. Like he's pretty good though. I'm like the reason he started producing is actually kind of crazy.
So you met a producer in rehab.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
we made this group together. It's called La Haine. It's French for the hate.
The hate, like, what's that about?
The hate, bro. It's the hate. Like everyone's just so always fucking hating, bro. Everyone's always some fucking hating ass bitches.
Well, you gotta ignore the haters and the critics, and do what you usually do. You don't need to listen to them as long as you doing you. You can nobody can't tell you nothing because it ain't it ain't them to decide your career path. It's up to you to do that, not no one else. You are responsible for everything that you do. Like if you going to producing, you got to take that with a major responsibility. It's like working a 9 to 5. Really, you just gotta slow. You just gotta pace yourself. You can't just rush into it. You gotta run. You gotta pace yourself. It all starts with you gotta crawl before you walk. So when you first went in there, you was crawling. Now that you're getting better and better at it, you starting to walk. Now, but if
Yeah,
you keep on getting better, you gonna run. See, it's like a race. You gotta pace yourself. You gotta do this and that, but it's not. It's kind of like a race at your own pace. You ain't moving on everybody else's time. You're moving on your time, and you don't want nobody messing up what you got going on because somebody else did something wrong. You got to keep on doing you, not focused on what everybody else says. So just go and just as long as you're doing right and doing what you love, you don't need to care about what everybody else has to say. Like
yeah,
it's just the bottom line. You doing you, and everybody else hating. That's what makes people mad. You
yeah,
doing
yeah,
you doing you. You doing good. You doing good. You won't worry. You ain't worry about what nobody else has to say. You ain't worry about what nobody else doing. You just doing you. You just stand out the way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But but you gotta manage that as well, like managing your career choice. You gotta manage that. You have to be. You gotta decide on what you want to do and stick to it. Because once you do that, I mean, it's so much you can do. It's so much you can do. You can be anything you want to as long as you put your mind to it and tackle all the upcoming obstacles that's ahead of you. Like you are when it comes to music, you got is competitive. You gotta be on gotta be one step ahead of the competition because
Yeah.
it's a
I mean, you
competitive.
gotta be making different shit. Like, I mean, like, bro, you just gotta be making shit that's like better, or just has to be different. It just has to sound like a little bit different. Like, you gotta be making like your own new style type of shit. Like,
Like you don't want to be doing the same stuff every time. You don't want to be doing nothing, no same stuff. You gotta switch it up. Switch up the beat, switch up the flow, switch up everything. Like not the people, but your whole like the whole flow and whatnot. You gotta switch all that up so it won't sound the same because rappers nowadays, and this goes for the underground, you can't make the same song every time. You can't have the same flow every time. You gotta switch it up so people can keep on coming and coming and listening to your music. You gotta treat
yeah,
it like
I be having different flows in my shit.
you gotta treat it like okay, you gotta treat it like a conveyor belt. It's like this. A conveyor belt has different things on there. So even though the belt is the same, it's different things on there. Instead of the belt being the same, you gotta change that belt out. And you gotta change and different things are gonna keep coming on the belt every time. So you gotta you gotta do that. You gotta be like a conveyor belt. That's what I'm saying. Don't be in.
I mean, but you also gotta have like style, right?
You
Like
gotta
something
have
that's
style.
like
You gotta
your
have
own.
styling. You gotta have styling. That's the major factor, and that's one of the major factors of the.
Yeah, so you gotta have like some like continuity with your shit.
You gotta have originality and all that. Like you can't talk about violence. You can't talk about violence all the time. You just gotta like talk about getting money. Teach people how to get money like with rapping and all that. You can use that.
I don't know. Whenever I'm like rapping or whatever, I'm just really trying to talk about like just get shit off my chest a lot of the time, bro. Like
I mean, you can
whatever I'm talking about is fucking real. Like I'm not fucking lying about that shit. Like it's fucking pain in my voice in some of my fucking songs, and that shit's real.
I mean, people use people use music for different things. They do it some people do it as a hobby. Some people do it as a thing as like as something to do. Like then you got people that use music for therapeutic purposes to get out and to get like a lot of stuff off their mind and off their chest and whatnot. But as for you, you use it as a therapeutic way because you've been to rehab and whatnot and you recovered. But you want to get some of that stuff you got off your chest, so you use music as a therapy. It's a therapeutic way to cope with whatever you got going on that's personal that you probably don't want to talk about. But instead you go to the yo and you let all that off, and that's a good thing because you can't have all that bottled up. So it's just so people use music as a getaway, they use it as a getaway to get all that off their mind and chest and basically off their conscience. That's That's a good thing, though, because I won't got all that on your conscience and whatnot. So that's a good thing. You're using music in a therapeutic way.
Yeah, you should listen to some of my songs. But I'm on like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, like everything.
Apple Music and iTunes are the same, man.
Oh shit, yeah, you know.
Yeah, Apple Music and iTunes are the same. So if you go and click
Same
on,
shit, same shit.
it's basically the same. It's just the same thing. But it's good that you using music in a therapeutic way though.
Yeah.
How many? I got two more to do. But oof, it ain't easy doing YouTube. It ain't easy.
Yeah.
But don't tell them who you is and who you are, cause I'm finna I got another interview to do. I gotta redo this one actually. I gotta redo one because it messed up. It messed up on me, so I gotta redo this one.
I'm Graham. You can find me on SoundCloud, Spotify, all that shit. Grim's praying for a body. That's all I gotta say.
I don't find him on Spotify, people, and all of his social media is in the description. But if you want to catch him, I dropped his socials down on his bike and on my description. Y'all go tune in with him, and I'm headed out.